In death, you are transmitting yourself on a certain wavelength that is being transferred over to a new power grid, which the Lord had devised, realigning the body, mind, and spirit to rehabilitate itself in the becoming of you in your origin of state of the current form we find ourselves trapped in. Let's say we all lack something of our senses, much like a blind or deaf person who has the inability to see or hear. The way I have the world figured out is through laws of attraction, for every action has a counteraction as there is a balance between every living organism to coexist. Make a connection between these and I think you'll have a better understanding of where I'm coming from with life. Celestial bond, laws of attraction, laws of nature, everyday people's interactions, sentiment, incentive, divine order, ordinance. Heart compound, love, virtue, understanding, humility, appeal, affection, compassion. The God cell, laws of nature exhibit laws of attraction, lock abiding, inhibit master size of God's dominion, indifferent substantial, established senses. God is an abundant life source sustained with an ordinance. You have to learn to appreciate all the positivity that goes into the grand spectrum of things. If you only knew how small-minded your troubles can be as a collective source. Live in contrast to the Lord until a firmament of those to transcend of the Spirit and ultimately transcend. Of what we perceive. When things come cross in the eyes of our Father, it is taken in retrospect of a certain outlook toward reflecting on a specific tangent. In the eyes of my Maker and in the keepsake of our Lord, words flow as masquerading sentiments from his mouth to yours, which go hand in hand of what is kept, dear-heartedly through the rough exterior and an enchanted posterior, of fragments in time, as the broken seals which kept the outer frame in line can measure the distance between your eyes and mine, kept in balance of the simplest design, and in the cross-making of what I had found divine, the outer frame began to crumble before its time, as the displacement of channels began to fall out of line. But despite all of this, you are mine, and I am humbly yours, for the keepsake of my life is the blood that flows through yours. As the path to the doorway of heaven is open no matter the distance, I'll be standing at your shore when you cross over, separating the light from darkness. And in the deliverance of what's expected of you, in the becoming of evil, rights in his full passage are annulled to the following reimbursed of things unlikely to pass over in the day of reckoning.